If you find yourself grappling with an issue that arises from this presentation, please get help. Speak with a trusted person or phone Lifeline on 13 11 14.
Recognize, what is a mental illness? What is a mental health problem? What is anxiety? What is depression? And what about suicide?
What is a mental illness?
A diagnosable illness that affects a person's thinking, emotional state and behavior, and that disrupts the person's ability to work or carry out other daily activities and engage in satisfying personal relationships.
What is a mental health problem?
A broader term including both mental illnesses and symptoms of mental illnesses that may not be severe enough to warrant the diagnosis of a mental illness.
1 in 5 Australians in any 1 year will experience a common mental illness. So how do we recognize when a person may be dealing with a mental health problem?
Some of the signs and symptoms of anxiety include trembling or shaking, dizziness, muscle tension, faintness, sweating, heart palpitations, lightheadedness, nausea, shortness of breath and upset stomach.
And may also include irritability, excessive fear or worry, impatience, anger, poor concentration, feeling on edge, avoidance of situations and increased use of substances.
What's about signs and symptoms of depression? Well, they include an unusual level of sadness, lack of energy, loss of or too much sleep, feelings of worthlessness, loss of appetite, loss of sexual drive and a loss of interest in pleasurable activities.
Most people with thoughts of suicide would rather live. Over 50 people take their own lives each week in Australia. How can we help to reduce the number of people who die by suicide or sustain injuries through self-harm?
Signs and symptoms of suicide include recent major loss, major disappointment and major change.
And can also include physical illness, mental disorder, or illness and financial problems.
Watch out if someone has been affected by suicide of someone close, if they have legal problems and are experiencing a misuse of substances like alcohol or illegal drugs.
Actions to be aware of include previous suicide attempt, talking about or writing about suicide, saying goodbye and giving away possessions.
And may also include withdrawal from friends, family, school or work, loss of interest of things previously enjoyed, abuse of substances.
Or you may notice risky or self-destructive behavior, extreme behavior changes, impulsivity or self-mutilation.
Be aware of the feelings people are having when contemplating suicide. They may include hopelessness, feeling trapped and helpless. They may feel they have no sense of purpose, they might be angry, moody or irritable. Maybe they feel guilty or worthless.
They could be feeling lonely or unbearably sad. Or they may suddenly appear happier.
So you think there's a problem? Now what? The following slides will guide you through the process of how to respond.